Dear students, now we'll see about the electrochemical principle of metallurgy. Electrochemical principle of metallurgy. We know that when metal oxide with carbon, that gives metal. That is, metal oxide is reduced by carbon and gives metal. But for the active metal like sodium, potassium, aluminium, this react with carbon, it won't give aluminium. Instead, it react with carbon, it gives carbide because it is a active metal, so it forms carbide. So, if you want to extract the aluminium from Al2O3, we have to use the electrochemical principle of metallurgy. So, reduction of active metal oxide, sodium, potassium by carbon is thermodynamically is not feasible. For such metal, that is active metals, are extracted by electrochemical method. For this, we are using this equation delta G naught equal to minus NF E naught. Here, N is the number of electrons involved. For example, Cu2 plus 2 electrons gives Cu. So here, number of electrons involved is 2. So, N is the number of electrons involved in the reaction and F is the Faraday constant, that's value is 96,500, and E naught is the electrode potential of the redox reaction. So, for example, Cu2 plus Zn gives Zn2 plus Cu. For this equation, Cu2 plus gains 2 electrons becomes Cu and Zn it loses 2 electrons and forms Zn2 plus. So here addition of electrons, here loss of electron. Addition of electron is called process called reduction reaction. Here this is the oxidation reaction. So overall reaction is like this. So this reaction is called example for redox reaction. Reduction as well as oxidation takes place in a reaction. So, electrode potential of the redox reaction is E naught. And you know that delta G, we have studied in the 11th standard, gives free energy. So, delta G naught is the change in standard gives free energy. Okay. Next, if delta G is negative, the reaction is spontaneous process. So, for the spontaneous process, delta G naught should be negative. If E naught is positive, so delta G becomes negative. Okay, so then the reduction is spontaneous reaction. Suppose E naught is negative, this negative and this negative becomes positive. So delta G naught becomes positive. If delta G naught is positive, that is non-spontaneous process. And next one is, this is the order of the reactivity of the metal. Zinc is more reactive than copper. Copper is more reactive than silver. So, when more reactive metal added to less reactive metal ion, the more reactive metal will go into solution. See, for example, here copper sulfate is taken in a beaker and zinc rod is kept in the beaker. So, zinc and copper, which is the more reactive metal, that means Zn is the more reactive metal when compared to Cu. So, Zn will go into the solution because more reactive metal will go into the solution. So, zinc will go into the solution and the copper in the solution deposit on the rod. So, this can be identified. The copper sulfate solution color is blue color. So, slowly disappearance of blue color will take place because all the coppers will deposit on the rod. So, that shows that this reaction is taking place. Okay. Now, I told you more reactive metal will go into solution. So, here Cu and Zn. Which is more reactive metal? Zinc is the more reactive metal. So, this will go into solution. Aqueous means solution. A solid means this rod is the solid. Okay. Suppose like this reaction, zinc 2 plus and Cu. Here, which is more reactive? Zinc is the more reactive. It is in the solution, so there is no reaction. And another example, Cu plus Ag plus. Cu plus Ag plus. Here, which is more reactive metal? Copper is the more reactive than Ag. So this is the more reactive metal that will go into solution. So Cu will go into solution and copper will be deposited. Okay. These are the electrochemical principle of metallurgy. This is asked in 5 mark questions. Electrochemical extraction of aluminium. That is, aluminium is extracted from alumina. This process is called Hall-Héroult process. For the electrochemical process, we have to use the cathode, anode and electrolyte. Here the cathode is the iron tank lined with carbon is used as a cathode, and anode is the carbon block. These are carbon blocks that act as a anode. And the electrolyte, 20% alumina and molten cryolite is taken as a electrolyte. So here the electrolyte is taken, and to that we are taking 10% calcium chloride. So this is used to lower the melting point of the mixture. So calcium chloride, use of calcium chloride is to lower the melting point of the mixture. And this experiment is done at the temperature 1270 Kelvin. So during electrolysis, ionization takes place. Alumina is the formula Al2O3 that gives 2Al3 plus and 3O2 minus. And reaction at cathode. So cation move towards cathode. That is, reduction takes place in the cathode. So here the cation is Al3 plus. That plus 3 electrons becomes Al. And at anode, oxidation takes place. Anion move towards anode. So here anion is O2 minus. So O2 minus, it loses electron and becomes O2. So this is the reaction at anode and cathode. This O2 minus react with anode carbon blocks. These are anode carbon blocks. So this O2 minus react with the carbon become CO or CO2. This reaction also takes place. So overall reaction is 4Al3 plus 6O2 minus plus 3C gives 4Al plus 3CO2. This is the electrochemical extraction of aluminium. This process is called Hall-Héroult process.